Okay, this is the first video of several to train everyone on the use of the new system, the web app that is now done. The web app has been tested for quite a while now. Both Mariah and I have tested this extensively, and it's not to say it's going to be without issue, because I'm sure there's things we're going to have to fix that are only going to be found out when it's used live. And going live is going to start tomorrow, Monday, whatever that is, the 25th. But it's going to have to start first with the new order forms, which is basically the same as the other ones. You're putting the customer in just like you normally would. We'll put each person's name there, so you're not always having to put your name in, but the drop downs are all the same, basically. Bagging is up here if it's going to get bagged. The only difference would be every lettering assignment is going to have its own work order. So if you have a job that has a t-shirt that's screen printed, a hat that's embroidered, and a sweatshirt that's, embroidered, that's 3 different lettering assignments. So every job may have, 2 or more work orders. So this is where we would do the, 4001A, and the next one would be 4001B, just like we have always done, but it's going to be by lettering assignment. So you put your lettering assignment there, so everyone on this page would be number 1, for example, so you just put a 1 there in each of these spots. This is a little different look and layout. This is your quantity, extra small through 6 extra large. Now you can change these up here if you want, but hope they're going to cover most of it. There's the one size fits all if it's a adjustable hat and so forth. So there's where your quantities go as normal. Your price for each one, however, goes here. Whereas before we had one price and then one cost over here. Now you're putting each price in. Now that doesn't. You can put in, say the price is $5. You can, if you want to, you can drag it over to here and fill it in, and then put your 7 here and 8 there, But whatever the case may be, you either enter it in or you drag it over, you're entering it together. And as you can see, the quantities and pricing will change as you go across. So that's the only significant change up here. Your personalization, so this has 6 locations, or 6 garments you can put in for that lettering assignment, which should cover 99% or 95%. Now personalizations, you got 3 spots here to put information in. So if it's a Thermoflex name for $6, you can put your quantity and price there. And they're also getting a number on the back. You can put that here in the quantity and price, and so forth. Then your lettering assignment, you define here with the location, with the type, whether it's screen print, embroidery, heat press, or sewing. Colors, details if you want to add more detail. Smaller spot for images, but that's okay, and you'll find out why that's not a big deal later. Then you have your setup, miscellaneous, or shipping. Then gives you a grand total. Your deposit that you can put details into. And then it gives you a balance. You got your red flag issues there. Your PR ends up here. Actually, this template is not quite right. I gotta go to the other one, but it's going to have a lettering PR and a personalization PR. You're going to have 2 different PRs in the order forms now, and you'll find out why that is a little later. The other significant difference is you can see that it also populates down below. Everything I fill in above populates down here, including your quantities. The only thing that doesn't populate is, now down here you're going to put in your cost. So whereas you put in your price above, and you only need to put in your cost in ones you have to have sizes for. So in this case, I only have to put in a cost for the extra small and the small. Don't have to worry about the other because there's no sizes there. But so if it's $2, I put that here, and as you can see, it gives you your cost. And then you're going to put your vendor in. So you got to pull up your cost from the vendor website, and at the same time, you're checking stock availability. So if you get 4XLs are only available from Sanmar, but everything else is available from S&S, now you're putting Sanmar here, so purchasing knows where you can expect to, they can expect to get the garments. And then if Sanmar has a different price than S&S, and you got to get those in all these, say these quantities, you can enter in the accurate price. So you may have, you know, $2.25 here for extra large Gildan t-shirt, but $1.75 here for S&S. But either way, the numbers are accurate based on you looking it up, and you're also checking stock availability. So basically the pink part, and you also put down your personalization costs, you know, whatever costs are determined, you know, whether it's a Thermoflex number, and obviously if it's an embroidered name, there is no cost. But if you did put in red flags, it'd be populated down here. It also is going to, if I was to, you know, define the lettering, like if I go back here, if I would have defined that as being a screen print, it's going to populate automatically down here so Ryan can see what department and that this work order needs to go to. Then it also gives you the total cost. Now right here it's blacked out, but there's a formula because you're not entering Rebel setup costs anymore, but there is that cost built in, and the credit card transaction is built in. That personalization costs and stuff are calculated over here. I'll hide this. But the rep would also put in their commission percentage, whatever their percentage is, whether it's 10 or 20 or whatever it is. So you're getting your commission so you can verify that against the system. So it's all pretty much the same, and it's pretty self-explanatory. I made the purchase order part pink, so you always know where you're on the purchase order or the work order. So basically we'll have two sheets printed out. You'd have a work order, and you'd have a work order and a purchase order. So the easy way to do it is you print to PDF. And if you don't have print to PDF, we got to get you set up for it because it's a lot easier to print to PDF and to print than to export as a PDF. It's just 100 times easier. This way you can actually see your number right here. You can go 4001A, and you can name it, you know, 4-H Club. Make that one the work order, and then you just hop right down here and start here on Rebel. Don't do the big pink line, and go to that dotted line, print there. You can see that it's one sheet, and hit print. You can select that 4-H Club, and then after it just put Perch. So that's now that's your purchase order. So you have your work order and your purchase order easily printed out. That's all for this video. I wanted to show you what the new work order looks like, and the changes and why we're doing that are going to become real clear to you when we start going through the web app.